James Nation.
Thank you, Chair, and thank you to the honourable member opposite for securing this important debate. Chair, one of the very first pieces of casework that I received after the general election was from a constituent living in a village called Tollerton in my constituency, and he wanted access to full fibre for domestic and commercial purposes. He told me that he had been contacting Openreach on and off for 2 years, trying to find out when the upgrade would start, and said that the proposed connection date had moved 4 times. He consequently described the rollout of full fibre as shockingly slow. Now, Chair, you won't be surprised to hear that he lived in one of the 9.6 million hard-to-reach properties, which are classified as Area 3, according to Ofgem. And I would like to encourage the Minister today to think about how best we accelerate work to connect hard-to-reach properties as a priority to ensure that we meet our nationwide 2030 target. Thankfully, I have been able to confirm that Openreach has a customised installation plan for Tollerton, which will sit outside the core commercial build programme. My constituent described this confirmation as amazing news, and work should start early in the new year. Nonetheless, the volume of communication I receive about full fibre tells me that residents are frustrated about perceived delays. I would therefore be interested to hear more from the Minister about steps being taken to remove barriers to roll out, including flexible permitting and sharing infrastructure where possible. Chair, I would like to acknowledge the work of the previous government in starting the rollout of full fibre, which is of national importance. However, as our manifesto clearly says, the rollout of gigabit broadband has been slow. I therefore welcome the commitment of the new government to make a renewed push to fulfil the ambition of full gigabit and national 5G coverage by 2030. Full fibre uptake to date in my constituency of Rushcliffe is very high, at 55%, which is above the national average. With a growing tech industry, significant house building and many people continuing to work from home, I believe demand will only grow further. But for parts of rural Britain, this is likely to require early investment in wireless and satellite provision for places where it may prove prohibitively expensive to provide a full fibre connection. And I would therefore welcome hearing more from the Minister about his planned approaches for this.